What's up, guys? We're hanging out by the pool today, so we're gonna make some nachos, some adobo chicken nachos. I need to figure out my intro. All right, guys. What should I say to start? Hey guys, y'all ready to cook today? All right, you're paying absolutely no attention. All right, guys, we're hanging out by the pool today. Alright, I promise we'll work on that intro eventually, but for now, let's work on these adobo chicken nachos. To get started, we're going to take some yellow corn tortillas and cut them into whatever shape you like. We're doing triangles here, but cut them into strips or anything you prefer. Just be sure and separate them so they don't stick together whenever you're frying them. We're going to go ahead and cut them now so they're ready to go once the oil gets up to temperature. From there, let's start on this cheese dip. We're going to start off with a basic roux, take 2 tablespoons of butter, melt that down, and then add 2 tablespoons of flour. Hannah, I forgot something else.
Good Lord.
Whole milk. I need milk. I'm sorry, honey. You're going to need some milk for this too, by the way. Don't forget the milk. We're going to slowly add just a little bit of milk at a time so that the roux starts to thicken up. Go ahead and stir that together, and throughout this entire process, continue to stir this so it doesn't stick. We're going to add a little bit of seasoning. We have some salt, pepper, some cumin, some smoked paprika, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Stir that in together. And by all means, if you want to put a GoPro on the end of your handle, do that. But just be prepared for the consequences. And we didn't have to start over or anything, but be smarter than me. Let's get this cheese ready to go into the sauce. We have about 3/4 of a pound of white American cheese. We're just going to dice that up into little cubes so it'll melt easier. You can use a lot of other different cheeses, but we really like white American, especially for cheese dip. So cube that up, throw it in there. Try not to make a mess, which is just impossible for me apparently. I don't know if anybody's been counting how many times I've said the word stir, but we really need to keep stirring this so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Here's some nachos. You want some nachos? Yeah. Oh man. I'll be honest with you, this isn't going off to the best start. But luckily for us, the chips are ready to fry. I think that might change his mind. Go ahead and drop the chips in the hot oil and try to shake them around, stir them with a spoon, whatever you need to do to make sure they don't stick together. In the meantime, we're going to add a little bit more milk to our sauce, and as a result, it's going to be a little bit thinner. So you probably know what's about to happen. Yeah. Hey, some things are just out of your control. But let's go check on these chips. They really don't take long, so don't forget about them. These probably took about 2 to 3 minutes to fry at about 350 degrees. So pull the chips out once they're done, drain them onto a paper towel lined bowl, and you want to immediately hit them with some salt. The salt sticks to the hot oil, so do it as soon as you can. Now we've got some diced green chilies. We're going to put just a few tablespoons in there. Go ahead and stir that together, and this cheese dip's about done. I do like to finish it though with a little bit of lime juice. So we're going to cut 1 lime in half and use that juice to finish it off. Stir that up and this cheese dip's pretty much done. I do like to say that it's important to try stuff as you're cooking it, see if it needs anything else, but be prepared, because as soon as someone hears the first crunch of that chip, you're going to have to start fighting people off that are going to try to start eating ahead of time. They're going to be coming from every direction trying to get some of this food. Nachos? See anything ready? No, I don't care. What?
Oh, where's the video? Oh.
At this point, we need to get this chicken grilled and ready to go so that we're not fighting people off for too much longer. We've had these chicken thighs marinating for about 5 hours, and we can leave the recipe for the marinade in the description, but for the most part it consisted of the adobo sauce. We had some pineapple juice, cilantro, and a lot of Mexican spices. But for that full recipe, just check out the description and we'll have it there for you. Now we've got the big green egg up to about 500 degrees, and it isn't going to take long to cook these chicken thighs. We're just going to sear them off really hot, throw some salt and pepper on it. As it's cooking, I'm going to add a little bit of lime juice to it as well. But just grill this like you would any other piece of chicken. Just use a thermometer to check the internal temperature and make sure it's done and safe to eat. Now let's go ahead and add that lime juice to finish it off. And I highly recommend cooking this over a wood fire. It gives it a really nice, light, smoky flavor that goes great on these nachos. This big green egg in particular does really well. It gets hot enough that we can give it a great sear. Gives it that nice char that gives it really good texture once you go to eat these nachos. You can pull it off once it gets to 165 degrees internally, and then you want to let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes. I'm adding a little bit more lime juice here. You don't have to do that. I just like a lot of lime juice to finish it off. But we're just going to go ahead and cut this up. You can cut it however you like. A lot of people do strips. You can do it in little cubes. But either way, it's delicious. That marinade kept it really juicy and tender. It has just the slightest hint of smoke to it, and the marinade gave it some great flavor. Dice that up, get it ready to go on top of these nachos. I decided to add a little bit of salt and pepper to it towards the end. And that's it for this chicken. Now it's time to build. I'm not going to tell someone else how to build their nachos, but you have the foundation here with the chips, the cheese dip, and the grilled chicken. So build it however you want. Now we can go ahead and ladle on some cheese dip nice and slowly, but we all know you're about to give it a cheese dip bath, so just go ahead and dump everything on there. Now here's a pro tip. You cannot eat a metal spoon, but you can eat a tortilla chip. So skip the spoon whenever you're sprinkling it on any kind of pico or salsa or anything like that. That way you get to eat it once you're done. We added a little bit of sour cream in the middle for everybody to dip from. And I'm gonna add even more lime juice to it. That's all that we're gonna add. I can promise you that you won't have to work too hard to let everybody know that it's ready to eat. And that's it, Adobo Chicken Nachos. If you enjoyed this video, it would help us out tremendously if you could like and subscribe to our channel. And be sure to comment on what you want to see us cook next. Thanks for watching.